The prayer that kept growing. Hannah's story after Samuel. Welcome to Stories by Anna, where faith, courage, and truth come alive through story. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so more hearts can be encouraged. Tonight's story is about Hannah, the woman who prayed for one child and discovered that God's blessings were greater than she imagined. For many years, Hannah carried sadness in her heart. She wanted a child so badly. Year after year, she prayed. Year after year, she waited, sometimes quietly, sometimes through tears. But Hannah never stopped believing that God could hear her. One day, Hannah went to the temple and prayed with all her heart. "Lord," she whispered, "if you give me a son, I will give him back to you." And God answered her prayer. She had a baby boy. She named him Samuel. Hannah loved Samuel deeply. She held him close. She sang to him. She thanked God for him every single day. But Hannah remembered her promise. When Samuel was old enough, she brought him to the temple. Can you imagine how hard that must have been? To leave the child you prayed for? Yet Hannah trusted God. Samuel stayed in the house of the Lord. And Hannah returned home. At first, her house probably felt quieter. The little footsteps were gone. The laughter was missing. But Hannah had learned something important. When you trust God with what you love, God is able to do more than you can imagine. And then, something beautiful happened. God blessed Hannah again. Not with just one more child, but several more children, sons and daughters. Her once empty home became full of life, full of laughter, full of joy, full of answered prayers. The woman who once cried in silence now watched children running through her home. The woman who once felt forgotten now saw blessing after blessing. And Samuel, he grew up to become one of the greatest prophets in Israel. God used Hannah's faithfulness to change many lives. Message for children. Hannah's story teaches us something very special. Sometimes God's answers take time. Sometimes we pray and wait, but God sees every tear. He hears every prayer. And his blessings are often bigger than we expect.